Hi Aries, and welcome to your monthly love predictions reading. Hopefully you are here because you're an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you are not an Aries or don't have strong Aries placements in your chart, you're more than welcome to stay and cross-watch. I just need you to know that I'm a very honest reader, so consider this your warning. You may hear or see things that you do not like. Now, we're looking at love for you, specifically from the middle of December to the middle of January. Technically, you're the last signs that went up, so you guys are going to get this reading a little bit later. We will keep that into consideration as we shuffle your cards. I'm going to start by laying out some themes for you. I will elaborate each of the themes with more tarot, and then I'll get advice at the end as well on how you can deal with those themes in the best way. We're also going to tap into your primary love interest energy. We're going to have a look at how they're thinking and feeling towards you in the month ahead. So Spirit, Aries, what is Aries' main theme in love in the month ahead? We have defeat showing up as your first, look at this bloody light. There we go. Is that kind of focused? Not really. Defeat is your first theme. At the back of the deck we have choice. Okay, that's interesting. What is their second theme in love for the month ahead, Spirit? What is Aries' second theme in love for the month ahead? What is Aries' second theme? We have align your life, what is not aligned or needs to be changed. And at the back of this deck, we have transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Interesting. One more deck. I know, there's a lot of decks, a lot of shuffling. Come on, Spirit. What's their third theme when it comes to love? What is Aries' third theme when it comes to love in the month ahead? Okay. We have Cosmic Ether coming out for you as your third theme. And at the back of this deck, we have Magnetic Field reversed. So it definitely feels like you have an important decision to make in love in the month ahead. This decision does have to do with you being more aware of what your options are, especially if you're single. These options don't necessarily have to be people. For example, it doesn't mean that you're having to choose between two people. It's more about knowing what your options are in love in general, in terms of what you can do, what you want to do. I do think that the overall theme is that what you want isn't going to feel like it's available to you. Oh my gosh, the audacity. Let me put my phone on silent. I'm so sorry. What you want may feel like it's not entirely available to you in the month ahead. And it's going to be annoying because I can see things trying to transform for you, my Aries. And I feel like it's hard because what you're being faced with is a situation in which you either feel stuck or you feel like you don't have what you want, but the universe is saying, trust me, you do. And that's annoying, to say the least, because you're like, but it's not what I want. And the universe is like, yeah, it is, but it's not. Yeah, it is, but it's not. So let's have a look at this defeat energy. What is going on with this defeat energy for Aries? What is this theme about in the month ahead? What is this defeat energy about for Aries in the month ahead? We have the Page of Chalices in the reverse position. This is like the Page of Cups reversed. We also have the Hanged Man reversed, so we got some Pisces energy. Why are they feeling defeated? What is this theme about? We have the Wheel. Okay, so you definitely have certain things coming into play but that doesn't make your love life any easier. At the back of the deck, I do see the Five of Wands reversed, so there's a conflict in energy here. Either you're resolving issues of feeling as though there's too many opinions about your love life, what you should do, who you should be seeing, how you should live your love life. Maybe there are people that are living vicariously through you, or they want to, and so they're kind of pushing you to do things that you're not entirely comfortable with. Whatever it is, it has you feeling very upset. I think that some of you are not on good terms with somebody in love because you're kind of using this feeling and you're holding it against yourself more than anyone. I can see you feeling pissed off at somebody here, and I feel like whatever they did or said is not even moot anymore. Like, it doesn't actually matter. It's the principle of the situation. Some of you are struggling to communicate how you feel as well, and you're having a hard time understanding why something is hurting you so much, why it actually feels so uncomfortable. You guys may even feel like the person that you're interested in is paying more attention to other people, and that's infuriating, and you're taking it personally, and it feels really frustrating because you don't know why it's bothering you so much though. Like, you kind of feel more annoyed at the fact that it's bothering you as much as it is, especially for the Wheel of Fortune to be here upright. What is this Wheel of Fortune about? Judgment. So an opportunity to resurrect something in a positive way while also gaining an awakening of how things had to change inevitably. It feels like a lot of this has to do with choices again, you making decisions that are more about uncomplicating your life with the Five of Wands reversed, more about you just focusing on what you want, not other people's expectations of what you should want. And it's also about you trying to find peace. You don't want to be an option, you don't want to feel like an option, and you don't want other people to make you think that you have options that you don't want either. So what is the advice for Aries when dealing with this defeated energy? I'm hearing I wrote to you so many times. Why does that matter? Why? I feel like somebody has opinions that are not helpful, and they're trying to kind of say, but Aries, like, this is coming from a loving place. Like, why don't you just date so-and-so? Why don't you just do this? Or why don't you and your partner just blah, blah, blah? And it's like, okay, but why would I listen to you? I see you getting very frustrated by other people's opinions of your love life, and that in turn is causing a breakdown in you being able to emotionally process why certain things are bothering you so much, because you're just getting so frustrated and angry with the sheer audacity of this situation. What is the advice for Aries when dealing with this? We have the Wheel of Fortune again. Spirit's like, listen, if something doesn't feel right, don't do it. If something does not feel right, don't do it. What is meant to be will be so obvious, it'll just fall into place with the Wheel of Fortune. And if you feel like your hands are tied, you need to give yourself more time to figure out how you actually feel, because you do have actions you can take, but if you don't feel inspired to take them, or if your heart isn't in the right place, then you're just not going to want to move things forward. Also, your feelings are valid. You don't need to be this sort of bubbly person just for other people's joy and happiness and stability. If you're upset, you're upset. Your feelings are valid. I feel like this theme is very much about trusting when something doesn't feel right. And this defeat theme is actually a very important theme in the month ahead. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. At the back of the deck, yeah, Nine of Wands reverse, re-strategize. There's another way to do this, and it does not involve going ahead with the original plan or the original idea. So that's what I'm seeing for that theme. Let's have a look at your second one now. Align your life. I'm actually breathless from that. That's crazy. I'm just sitting here talking. Why am I so breathless? Okay. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? What is not aligned or needs to change? We have the Death card reversed. We also have the Six of Swords. I just had to put the card behind it away, but we have the Six of Swords reversed. We have the Knight of Chalices, and it's hard to know at this point what the real bottom deck energy is because we had so many cards come out. But the card that I'm being shown is Temperance at the back of the deck. So this theme seems to be all about minding your energy. Yeah, the card that I put back was the Nine of Cups. So minding your energy to ensure that you're, I mean, I see you standing up for yourself and going like, you know what? If I want to change anything or if I need to change anything, it's on my terms. I actually see you like ram's foot down. This is how I want to live my life. Being stubborn, being assertive, and actually just having a boundary here. I don't know if this is with a love interest. It feels like you're more having to explain your choices in love to those around you. It's actually making me really hot and bothered, to be honest with you. It is very hot here in Australia, but this is ridiculous. Like, it's nearly 8 o'clock at night. I should not be this hot and bothered. We have the Death card reversed, the Six of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Chalices upright. I do see that in order for you to make a connection work, it could be a fairly new connection or it could be a connection that is transitioning, you need to talk about some issues in the past with this person to give them the best possible chance of having a leg to stand on in your future. You need to talk about some stuff from the past and how that has impacted your approach to love, why you're so guarded, for example, why you have to kind of do little tests on people or kind of filter your love interest before you get more serious, why you're a bit emotionally detached or why you're closed off. There's an uncomfortable issue from your past that needs to be addressed here. Outside of that, I also see you having a conversation with someone from your past, potentially, about romantic intentions. I feel like you guys are having a suitor come through and really just want to be honest with you about things that they've kind of held off for a while. It's almost this feeling of, I wanted to say this sooner, but I waited. I do think that this love interest is not going to be judgmental, but they're apprehensive about taking things more seriously with you because they feel like you're holding back. They feel like you aren't giving it your all. So at this point, I want to figure out who this love interest is. Spirit, how will Aries recognize this love interest? I can see them wanting to offer you, wanting to kind of be more open with you about their romantic intentions. Spirit, how will Aries recognize? Okay, the first card that came out was the Seven of Cups. Do you even see me this way? So there's question marks around how you see them. I just heard that this is more of a friend. This is like a friendship thing, or this is someone who struggles to, you know, they don't know if you see them in that way, in this romantic way. So maybe they have yet to be completely honest with their feelings, but apparently you feel the same, is what's coming through with the Two of Cups. You feel exactly the same. You two already have a strong sense of companionship. They feel like a good friend. They feel like someone who understands you, or at least is maybe very different to you, but is respectful of those differences. We have, I still don't have all the answers. This is someone who's fairly confident and good with communicating. They are open-minded as well. Even if they don't know about something, they're pretty open to finding the answers. I think they've recently come to a decision about you, which may have involved them going quiet for a little while. But the goal here seems to be to come to some sort of understanding when it comes to the structure or the foundation of your connection, trying to find a way forward. They've been seeking a lot of guidance from Spirit here. They're going to be the assertive one and come towards you with their feelings. So how is this person thinking and feeling about Aries in the month ahead? We have I'm ready, spaghetti. I'm ready, spaghetti. Okay, they're feeling ambitious towards a leap of faith and a brand new start with you. I'm very optimistic about the future, I'm hearing. Love is the answer. They really know that even if a relationship with you in a romantic sense fails, you guys have a good friendship already. I have so much desire for you. So there's this feeling of taking things to the next level and giving this connection a new start, a new passionate start. This person is wanting to ignite more passion in your connection. There's a lot of chemistry on their end. I feel like recently you may have sent them a photo of you, or they've seen pictures of you in which you look really good. You may have even put like a lot of filters on it, but you look really good. What else? They feel like they're going to be in a win or lose situation with you in the month ahead, but they're going to stand by what they say, even if you initially reject them or tell them, you know, I need to get back to you on that. They're going to give you the space to kind of figure out what you want to say or how you feel. It feels like from your end, you have to make changes in order to make room for this person. So at the back of the deck, we have I'm a very jealous person. So this is someone who's looking for something that can kind of take you off the market so that they don't have to share you with other people. They don't want to hear or see you with other people. So what is Aries' advice when dealing with this person and this theme? Wow, we have the Hermit card reversed. What is Aries' advice? Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Hermit card, reversed. At the back of this deck, we have the Knight of Cups upright. So, listen, the Knight of Cups is talking about romantic feelings. If you have feelings for this person, express them. The Knight of Cups is more about action, but I think that this is about reciprocity in general and feeling safe enough to be able to be that more vulnerable in terms of be more emotionally connected, because I feel you being very defensive in the month ahead. I can feel you just really putting that hoof down, whatever a ram's foot looks like, and going, you know what, I don't want to do this. I don't like this, blah, blah, blah. Get off my back. Stop putting your nose in my business. And then this person comes in and they've got a real calmness about them, a real surety. It's like they've spent time thinking about this. They know what they want. They're just waiting to see what you want. I think you may even be worried about what other people will think if you were to make this relationship more public. But there is definitely something that needs to change in order to make room for this person in your life. And I'm seeing that there are maybe issues with lifestyle. There could be issues with spirituality for the Hermit card to be here. It's a feeling as though you're worried about regressing. You're worried about losing what you've worked so hard for on your own. And some of you are worried about losing physical possessions as well. Maybe you've gone through a divorce previously or a really messy relationship, and when it ended, you had to kind of pick up the pieces and rebuild. I just see the Five of Pentacles reversed as you being worried about losing, and that feeling of having something significant and reliable and then having it taken away to suddenly feel unstable and insecure. So with the Hermit card here and the Five of Pentacles, Spirit is really encouraging you to learn from your experiences, to listen to the wisdom of your own experiences, and to trust that you know better now, you're wiser. Trust your gut instincts and heal concerns of abandonment, because that issue is going to resurface with every other person that you meet. Just acknowledging and recognizing how we have these wounds can be a helpful start to patching a new way forward. So that's what I'm seeing with this theme. Let's have a look at your last one now with Cosmic Ether here. What is this Cosmic Ether energy about for Aries Spirit? What is this Cosmic Ether energy about for Aries? We have the Five of Wands. We also have the Sun card reversed, so there's a lot of Leo energy over here. And now we have the Knave of Wands. Wow. I see the Knave of Wands as the Aries card, but it's really different depending on which reader you talk to and how they were taught too. Four of Pentacles at the back of the deck in the reverse position. Why did I have to get it out so fast? Oh, I need more eggnog. That's what I'm drinking, by the way. Sorry if that grosses you out. I actually really love eggnog. Four of Pentacles reversed. I'm hearing that song I Love You So by the Walters. I'm gonna pack my things and leave you behind. This feeling's old and I know that I've made up my mind. Oh, what's going on with my sweet souls? From the guidebook, Cosmic Ether, the enigma that only you can solve, controversy. A delicate and light element of full purity, it is the primordial I always struggle to say that word, primordial energy of light from which everything starts before taking material form. It is the fifth element, after fire, earth, water, and air, complete transparency. It has always been considered a mysterious element, and although few have defined it, many have spoken about it. Plato called it the most translucent kind of air. So the human who seeks to understand everything will only understand everything when he stops wanting to understand. Sometimes we look for answers and return with millions more questions. Wow. I feel like this card is really calling you out on overcomplicating things in your love life, either directly or indirectly, from other people complicating it or from you complicating it. And the thing about this is the Five of Wands came out again. I do see you letting go of something here with the Four of Pentacles being your bottom deck energy. The goal here is to let go of something that wasn't really going to grow anyway, because we were clinging onto it so firmly that we were literally hurting ourselves. It's like when you squeeze coins in your hand, you're going to get hurt. I feel like some of you are letting go of a grudge. Others of you are letting go of how much somebody else's presence impacts you. It feels like you've been keeping tabs on somebody and you've been watching them and getting angry about what they're up to when their attention isn't on you, or even if their attention is on you. I just see you trying to let go of energy that is complicated, stressful, and controversial. It feels like it may hit its peak before you are actually able to let go. An incident may occur that really hurts your feelings and makes you feel rejected in some way for the sun to be here. With the Knave of Wands reversed, it's also going to show you very clearly that whoever this person is, they're acting very immaturely and their behavior is not a reflection of your best interest. You're going to kind of feel like it was the nail in the coffin of confirming that you need to look after yourself and not expect this person to be there to root for you or validate you with their actions. Some of you, this has to do with a love interest that you've still been getting to know, and you're going to see something about them that you don't like, and it's going to really give you the ick, for lack of a better word. You're going to feel like, ugh, this is too much. I can't deal with this. I really can't deal with this. I just think that this cosmic ether energy is more so about controversy, drama, and you trying to get rid of that because the card is reversed, trying to uncomplicate your love life, trying to just focus on your own well-being and who matters to you. I see you having a lot of love around you in the month ahead, but it's hard to focus on that because there's a specific kind of connection that you're craving, and you were hoping for it from a specific place, and when you don't get it, it's very easy to kind of blame and hold grudges. So the month ahead, a major theme is trying to let go of that so that you can focus more on moving forward for yourself. What is the advice with this theme? We have the Eight of Wands reversed. Don't be afraid to say no. Rejection is protection. Eight of Wands reversed is also about putting a full stop on an energy that you don't feel comfortable with. Maybe it was exciting in the beginning, but when it changes, you have every right to say no. Also, please be careful if you're having sex with people you don't know well. In the month ahead, the Eight of Wands reversed is giving me a weird feeling about unprotected sex. So just be careful. Be careful. I don't think it's necessarily an unwanted pregnancy. I think it's something else. Yeah, just be careful. What else can you tell them about this cosmic ether card? We have the Nine of Cups upright, and at the back of the deck we have the moon as well. So I feel like that moon energy is very much about being selective. The moon is trying to say you don't have to show all your cards at once. You can kind of just sneak off and reduce your energy without making it obvious and loud, a passive secrecy. It also feels like the moon is about honoring your feelings and the fact that you don't need to be completely out there, open and involved in everyone's business. Your love life may be impacted by a lot of other people's drama, other people's expectations, other people's opinions. other people's desire to make you happy with what they think is your best interest in love. It's not, okay? With the 8 of Wands here and the 9 of Cups, what is in your best interest is just really get used to the word no and reminding yourself that no is a full sentence. 9 of Cups tells me that your well-being is and should be your priority. You should not be entertaining people who do not have your best interest at heart. Only you do, truly. So make sure you do that, and don't feel like you need to keep everybody informed of what's going on with you. With the Moon card here, secrets are a good thing, especially when it comes to your love life. Unless you're having unprotected sex, then seek professional support, please. That's pretty much what I'm seeing for you, Aries. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it did resonate. It's very specific at times, so if it didn't resonate 100%, you could have messages in your other signs. A lot of recommendations are to check your Moon and Venus sign first, but you could also do your big 3, your Sun, Moon, Rising. It's really up to you. It's really up to you, whichever sign you feel most drawn to. Thank you so much for all your time, your energy, your support. I wish you a prosperous, abundant, happy, joyful, successful month ahead. Look after your beautiful self, and I'll connect with you in another video. Bye!